It's your boy, John Clout Van Dam, aka MacMean. True story. All stories are fake. Just want to check in with the people. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Jamel Saladini. How you feeling? Today this video is called MacMean It's Not Malcolm X. More like Detroit rap. I just uploaded a video with the boy Blue Boy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I don't like talking about these things while everybody else is talking about it. I like to see how things develop. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you hear about somebody that come home from doing a long time, you know what I mean, that you ain't hear from a while, that might got a name behind them and stuff like that. My thing is I wanted to see them do good. And sometimes it's like the same thing with like the Wild Bill story. Old boy came out, did the Wild Bill story. I feel like, just like everybody else, we got our opinion on what we think that dude should be talking about when they come home from jail. I want to see how the air smell of you. You know what I'm saying? When you come home after doing time since 1982 or something like that. I want to see what's the first thing that you do when you come home. Wax Dog, good morning. Zay, eBay, Saladini. That's the type of stories I'll be wanting to see. But I also understand that, you know what I'm saying, the marketing angle, you want to start talking about things that they're familiar with and then move on from there. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. True, what's up, bro? I want to see the bigger story with the Blue Boy. You know what I mean? I don't want to see, you know, that's just my opinion. I don't want to see the case. What I want to see is today. I want to see what you're doing today. I want to follow you around and see how you react to certain things. There's a documentary. It shows people that was in North Korea that got, you know what I'm saying, but they left North Korea. Some of these cats never ever even seen fried chicken before. You feel me? And they do a reaction show. Matter of fact, let me show y'all what I'm talking about, just so you can get a feel as to what type of publicist work I will be doing when it comes down to Blue Boy. You know what I'm saying? And big shout outs to Nate, because I think that Nate got it figured out. You know what I mean? And Nate really rock with him. So I feel like Nate's gonna pull a story out of the situation. But let me just show you what I'm talking about the people from North Korea that start tasting different food that they have never even heard of, right? It was ill. And I think that that's the type of thing when you get somebody that hasn't been, home for so long, you know what I mean? That there's such a story. Like, okay, you got all the jail stuff we can talk about. And I think that a lot of us is exhausted about talking about jail. You know what I'm saying? We want to hear the next level of the story. My boy Fred White yesterday just spoke to me and he said, you know what, Mac? I think we hit our apex with this Rikers Island and jail stories and stuff like that. It's time to move on into something else. You know what I'm saying? He got a wonderful angle when it comes down to sports commentary. I got a wonderful angle with a bunch of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with transitioning out of that story, man. Trust me when I tell you. But check this out real fast. Look at this. So you can understand where I'm coming from. Pink Sugar, good morning. Unique, good morning. Dominique. All right. Check this out, man. This is something interesting for you. This is for the people that know how to think. All right. Now, these North Koreans deflected. They left. This is something I seen a while ago. It touched my heart. And I'm trying to touch you motherfuckers' hearts right now. So look at this real quick.
Thanksgiving Special 2018. I'm joined here with some really special guests, all of whom are from North Korea, but now reside here in South Korea. We're here at Ryan's Smokehouse, where our friend Ryan Phillips has whipped up a hell of a Thanksgiving spread for us to dig into. Let's get to it. 오늘 와주셔서 감사합니다.
네, 감사합니다. 반갑습니다.
Now, we have one familiar face with us here today, our friend Minho from our barbecue and our wings video. 우리 친구 맞죠?
No.
We also have some new faces. Let me introduce Yumi.
반갑습니다.
반갑습니다.
네.
We also have Inha, who also goes by the gangster as nickname of Iron. 반갑습니다.
여기 한국에 다 같이 왔는데
네.
같이 앉아서 밥 먹을 시간이 없어요. 다 각자 살아요. 엄마도 따로, 저도 따로, 동생도 따로, 누나도 따로. 그래서 한번 모이기가 힘들어요. 그래서 이번 추석 때도 집에 저밖에 안 갔어요.
Wow.
Okay, that let me show you the first one I looked at. You're gonna love this one. Watch this. This is not the one I was looking for. My bad. This is cool, but there's one way more. It's super innocent. It's like this woman. Okay, here we go. Wow. She was like, oh. Okay. North Korean tries U.S. barbecue for the first time. Interesting.
나 미국 갈래. 나 미국 다시 갈 거예요. 네, 안녕하십니까. 저는 북한에서 온 북한 남자, 북남 박이성입니다. 반갑습니다. 아니요? 바비큐가 불에다가 이렇게 구운 고기인가? 아, 립 종류는 먹어봤어요. 제가 그래도 또 미국 생활을 조금 하다 왔거든요.
보셨는데 어떤 느낌이에요?
와, 이거 소고기 아니에요? 아, 서면 큰일 나요. 아이들 북한에서 서 잡아먹으면 더 청산하니까.
He
서에 대한
he said in this country, if you eat a cow, if you get caught eating a cow, they'll kill you. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of reaction I want to see out of Blue Boy. I want to see Blue Boy eat different food that he hasn't eaten in a long time and stuff like that. You know, experience certain things. See his first date if he ain't married, stuff like that. Interesting.
우려가 있어요. 와, 근데 이 고기 두께 보니까, 야, 이거는 약간 불에다가 이렇게 로스팅이라고 하네. 이렇게 좀 구워낸 것 같아요. 진짜 먹음직스럽고, 이러니까 미국에 대한 동경이 생겨요. 이 고기 많이 먹은 사람이 약간 돼지처럼. 김정은도 많이 먹는 것 같아요. 돼지고기를 주로 많이 먹는 것 같아. 그래가지고 이렇게 돼지처럼 되는 것 같아. 그럼 저 맛있게 먹으면 되나요? 우리나라 그 수육 끓는 물에다가 딱 넣어가지고 고기다가 바베큐 소스를 위에다 쫙 뿌렸을 것 같아요. 그렇게 해서 만들어낸 게 아닌가 싶은데, 요거 지금 일단은 요게 지금 바비큐, 아메리칸 바비큐, 정말 아메리칸 너무 가고 싶게 만들어진 바비큐고, 요 지금 립이라고 했죠. 요 립이죠. 갈비뼈 가지고 이렇게 딱 했고, 요거 약간 짜투리 고기일 것 같아요. 립 이렇게 하고 나서 이렇게 옆에 남는 고기들까지 소비자를 위해서. 그리고 요거를 진짜
You get the gist of what I'm saying. We want to see different things. You know what I'm saying? We don't really want to see too many more jail stories. You feel me? I'm about sick of some jail stories. And for you cats, everything in MacMean is Malcolm X, man. Like the title say. Keep watching. Sean said, yeah, that's a good idea. R. Revere, what's up? You could definitely get some different angles out of Blue Boy. Imagine how you know what I'm saying? Like that will be a dope show. I feel like soon as dudes come home and if you got a negative name on you or you got some notoriety on your name, there's ways to clean it up and make it look like something different. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's about opening up the door for opportunity for these cats that just wasn't there before. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on that. I just did a little video review on the Geyser interview. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. What do y'all think? What type of story would y'all like to hear from Blue Boy? and other inmates that's coming home. Like, for instance, like my boy Money. You know what I mean? Terrence Wright. Tomorrow night, we're going to be doing a live call from while he's in jail. You know what I'm saying? Now you a jail, United Nations Food Channel, shake my I am funny. But I actually got a kitchen, you know what I'm saying, that we went and looked at yesterday for my studio audience show that we doing. We're also doing a food show there too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's no problem with venturing around. And Blue Boy doing a cooking channel will be a good thing. You feel me? The joke, young man. Yeah. If you have the context to get people to agree about 5, 6 episodes in advance, we can put that into. There we go. There we go. I think that the best way to introduce those ideas is by you doing it. You know what I mean? When you do the idea and show them that it can be done, just like I'm telling Money, right? Okay, like tomorrow we're gonna have the live, and it's designed so people that do have questions about the petition and stuff like that, you know, you can ask some questions directly. He up north, got 32 years in. You can call him and you can ask him whatever you want. But more importantly, if we do a successful story with Money, you got to think that we opening up the doors for other people to tell their stories, and also open up the doors for them to come home and have some sort of support. Most of these dudes go back to jail because the support that they got, right, is really non-supportive, or it's not really opening up the doors for them to change their reality. So you on the one end, you got a name, but how do you make the name make money for you? You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to show some success in these stories, you know? Let's talk about getting these line back together, starting from OG. It will go to the younger. That's right. And you was a chef up north, got left up north. Right. That type of vibe. But when you was up north and you seen guys taking an iron cord, cut the iron cord up, plug it into the wall, and then put it into a bucket and make a bucket of rice. You know what I mean? The ingenuity is crazy. Imagine if you gave a dude a real pot. You feel me? You got to use your imagination in jail and making toast with the light bulb and stuff like that, and it tastes good. And dude in 32 sell one half of that toast because he could smell it. Could smell a butter coming from the light bulb, and you ain't got no butter. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Imagine when they do give you some butter in the pot. Okay. Have the other power groups making exactly competing shows. My idea, the first food show idea I had was you get 2 cats, you know what I'm saying? And just give them certain tools or whatever. Instead of a knife, you give them a can opener top or whatever. You know what I mean? And certain ingredients like the show Chopped. You know, like y'all got these 3 base ingredients. You got to make a meal happen. It could win. It could win. But they don't want to hear the positive stuff. Every time I do something positive, man, they just go, they don't want to hear none of that positive. You know what I'm saying? What they want to do is see it. Creative. I had a good lawyer. Creative. I had a good lawyer. I don't know if that's like your attempt at trolling today. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta come, you know what I mean? Like, explain to me what you're talking about. I love trolls, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the trolls. But if you're not a troll, you need to explain what you're talking about. More people on stage equals more marketing. Man's word. You need third person to pick the ingredients. You get some weird ass ingredient like pumpkin seeds or something. You know what I'm saying? With a jar of jelly. You know. I was weak though, MacMean. That say I got off your life and cooked up that $5 jailhouse meal. Wife was like, "What is a jailhouse meal?" I said, "I'm gonna show you." Shit was just good as fuck. LOL. Fred just did a $5 jail meal thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be doing one to follow up. You know, like I guess I got caught up. I was a little bit sick last week. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just getting back to it. I'm gonna spark the algorithm up again. You know what I'm saying? A ghetto picnic. But you know what? You get two dudes that got beef. Instead of them boxing, they cook it off. You know what I'm saying? You put a gate in front of them. You have one dude over here. I hate you over there. And it could be a different. You could have been in San Quentin versus Attica. Dude did 20 years. This dude did 20 years. We can make it fun. Put an apron on these cats. Put them in the kitchen. Oh man, the dialogue will be crazy. Put our music in the background. Unapologetic hip hop. You know what I mean? Or whatever you play. Unapologetic. Let's just get it out. You know what I'm saying? It can win. It can win. But I can tell you this. When it comes down to ex-crooks, everybody got a great idea, but not everybody's a team player because you have too many big eyes and little U's. And normally the big eyes come packed with nothing. Just this. You know what I'm saying? The true big eyes are the ones that make the most happen. You know what I'm saying? Hello. Never that. I've been there, but I just want to know you jail dudes talking about it. How much does it pay? What do you mean? Like, how much does what pay? And us jail dudes. Not necessarily a jail dude. I haven't been in jail since 2002, brother. You know what I'm saying? 20 years ago. If you was born in Japan, but you've been living in America for the last 20 years, are you still Japanese? Yes. You know what I mean? And no. All right? You can't use knives. You got to use a plastic spoon. That'd be dope. Because you know what dudes are going to do? They're going to burn the spoon. They're going to flatten it out. They're going to sharpen it up. And it's going to work just like a knife. Trust me. That'd be dope. It'll be dope. But we don't want to just, we don't want them to be stuck on jail. We don't want them to be stuck on. We want to take these jail dudes and give them a real kitchen. We want to give them a real pantry, but limit the ingredients they're able to use. You know what I'm saying? And then we can showcase how, that's right. I'll tell you one thing. The best thing that we can showcase is that our parents ain't complete idiots. You know what I'm saying? That they're not complete lost of hope. You know what I mean? Like you can take that lemon and turn it to lemonade somehow, but you definitely got to get out your own way. You know? Let me open up the stream. I freed the trolls again, you know what I'm saying? You know, let the trolls free, man. The trolls should have free reign to say whatever they want to say. Sad but true. Okay? Let's get back to this dude, man, eating this barbecue. This ain't even the one that I want to show. You know what I'm saying? That ain't even the dude. It was this. Okay, she's a North Korean veteran. This one right here, y'all. And she's getting her first. You want to know why it's such a big deal? Because in North Korea, they're not allowed to eat meat. They'll die. You eating a cow. You know what they number one condiment? I mean, they put mustard on every single thing. Have you ever looked at one of those documentaries? You know what I'm saying? Have you ever looked at one of them documentaries on people from North Korea, the ones that defected, and they tell you what the reality is how they was living over there? Man, please. We be thinking we got something bad. Look at this. She's a veteran.
발집이 되게 많네. 오, 이게 이렇게 금방 뜯어지는구나. 정말 뼈가 없고 온전히 살만 있네요. 대박. 오, 너무 맛있다.
That thing
안녕하세요.
making a
팔복
coochie
요금가격
wet.
김정아입니다. 충서. 오, 너무 감사해라. 제가 꼭 가고 싶어요. 너무 가고 싶어요. 정말 코로나가 아니라면 지금 미국 팬분들이 상당히 많이 계시는데 한번 좀 어떻게 소통하는 기회 장을 만들어 가지고 정말로 한번 맛집 투어 하면서 여러분들이 궁금해하는 북한 이야기도 더 많이 들려주고 싶어요. 상당히 한가네요. 네, 생각보다 다양한 음식을 많이 좋아해요. 없는 세상에서 와서 갑자기 너무 풍부해지니까
I bet that box
네,
got
먹다가
wet
또
eating
다른
the
사람이
chicken.
이거 하나 소개해주면 그런 것도 있어요. 어쩌다 한 번씩 이게 변동이 되지 안 그러면 잘 변동이 안 돼요. 그래서 이게 스타일이 조금은
Angela, what's up? Hit the like button, puto.
와 이게 치킨인가요? 예, 되게 먹음직스럽네요. 한국 치킨하고 모양이 조금은 다른 것 같아요. 여기는 큼직큼직하게 뼈 중심으로 이렇게 갈비처럼 이렇게 돼 있고 감자칩은 여전히 같이 따라 나오네요. 무조건 미국 분들은 이게 세트인가 봐요. 프라이를 먼저 먹은 다음에 양념을 맛보라고 저희 남편이 그렇게 대주더라고요. 살집이 되게 많네. 오, 이게 이렇게 금방 뜯어지는구나.
Look,
정말 뼈가 없고 온전히 살만 있네요. 대박.
says no bone inside. It breaks easy.
너무 맛있다. 내가 좀 싱겁게 먹는 스타일인데 바로 짠맛이 제일 먼저 들어오네.
That box getting wet.
저쪽에 기름도 없거냐. 고기는 대체로 작은 양밖에 구하기 힘들잖아요. 그러면 고기를 넣고 국을 많이 끓여요. 그러면 국을 끓이게 되면 국물이 또 영양분이 있잖아요. 많은 사람들이 넣어 먹을 수 있잖아요. 고기만 이렇게 완전히 고기 떡잎만 요리를 준다 북한 사람들 미쳤구나 할 거예요. 진짜로 양념을 한번 먹어볼게요. 양념이 확실히 맛있네. 양념 소스는 완전 내 취향. 근데 아까 얘는 짰어요. 근데 얘는 짠 거 모르겠어요. 양념 때문에 그런가 봐요. 짠맛을 모르겠어요. 근데 이거는 진짜 다 먹을 것 같아요. 완전 이걸로 진짜 재밌게
She ain't stopping. Do Korean people fry chicken at home maybe once in a month?
엄마 치킨 싸주면 너 뭐 할 건데? 이러면 공부 2배로 할게. 뭐 이러던가. 그 협상에 맞게 내가 또 치킨을 사주고 치킨은 사놓게 되면 피자보다도 민영이하고 나나 아빠나 이렇게 즐겨 같이 먹거든요. 근데 대체로 뼈가 많이 있어가지고 그 뼈를 발라먹는 또 재미도 있어요. 그거는. 근데 얘는 북한 사람들이 이걸 먹게 되면 이거 한 덩이 가지고 한 덩이만 먹어도 하루를 굶어도 살아남을 만큼 아마 그 정도로 꾼기 있다고 생각할 것 같아요.
High ranking, she probably put some dudes out of their misery. You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, the chicken, oh, it make my box so hot. Ooh, God. Oops, did I do
너무
that?
맛있다.
Oh, God.
No. 꽝! 제가 북한에서 군생활밖에 못했잖아요. 북한에서 결혼 생활도 얼마 못했고 결혼 생활도 솔직히 경기가 어렵다니까 뭐 요리라는 요리 수준을 갖출 수 있는 게 없어요. 그리고 중국에 오니까 중국에서 하는 요리를 봤어요. 북한 요리 경험도 중국에 하는 거 보기만 해. 그리고 한국 와서 지금 요리를 한다니까 이게 정체성이 없는 요리가 나온 거야. 우리 남편이 이게 북한이야. 이게 중국 요리야. 이건 도대체 어느 나라 요리니? 남남북녀 사는 게 그렇게 살아요. 이제는 얘를 또 먹어볼까요? 근데 이거 맛이 또 다르네. 이게 정말 한 곳에서 만든 거예요? 얘는 고소한 맛이네. 이걸? 생각보다 맛있네. 또 다른 맛이네.
Is this similar to North Korean chicken?
치킨이 살짝 얘하고
Fried chicken
양념
is a bit
치킨이
salty.
얘하고 살짝 비슷할지만 닭고기 그 맛이 그대로 남아있긴 해요. 근데 얘는 그 소스 맛이 세니까 나은 건가? 감자칩은 들어가자마자 감자칩만 사.
Your man Trump went over there and brought us some chicken. I'm out country's kitchen. We home, Damon. I'm going to watch the Food Channel. I've been back and forth since 82 to 2012. Time to make the donuts, young man. Laugh out loud. This is great. Yeah, it's an interesting reaction to see somebody that has never had that, you know what I mean, be able to have it for the first time and see their reaction. You know what I'm saying? It's dope. I'm out country's kitchen, he says. We home, Damon. Oh, okay, now I get it. You home, Damon? I'm going to watch the Food Channel. I've been back and forth since '82. Wow, damn. Time to make the donuts, young man. Yeah. Uh Anger Management TV. Do you actually have a channel? I think I've seen your name before. Facts. Definitely is dope seeing someone eat something for the first time. Oh yeah, that's just dope. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you see them up on YouTube thinking I'm Malcolm X eating these nuts. Somebody talk back to me. Oh God. You know, the trolls try to sneak in through the back door, man. You know what I mean? They don't even understand that I got the front door wide open. You're bugging. It's like robbing something that's free. Anyway, so we need to find somebody that drives a bus or airline stewardess and have them judge the taste so we can link up remote people. Need you on the team. You probably is on the team, trolling right now. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, but I need those ideas on paper. Or send it to me at Face Armor Apparel. You want to, I mean, like next week, I think, or Sunday, we're going to be doing an interview with Hatch. You know what I'm saying? The deal breaker. Hit the like button, Puto, right? The deal maker, excuse me. And Hatch is going to be pulling in a whole team of people that we're going to need expediting certain things, like ideas for shows or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The physical stuff I'll take care of. I'm out here and I got a whole gang of motherfuckers that's moving. You know what I'm saying? Like the army. All right. So, you know, the trolls are still good. The trolls are gonna watch. They're gonna watch us. They're gonna watch. You know what I mean? The trolls pay bills around here. Son need a vest. Yeah. Yeah. Vest for the food show. Yeah. A bulletproof vest. Not really a real one, but one, you know what I'm saying? Or knife proof, just in case one of the niggas try to throw a knife across the room because he won or something. You know, you never know how these ex-inmates is gonna act. And shot, I already know what you're doing. I need you on the team. You know what I'm saying? At the real MacMean on Instagram, man. All right. If you didn't sign that petition for money, you know, like on my video about Terrence Rice, I need y'all to show some love to that, man. Get your life right. I wonder who's texting me. Hatch, do you know I'm on live? Surely you do. You're probably watching me right now while you're texting me this shit. You know I can't pay attention to nothing while I'm doing live. Being that you're my friend, I'm gonna give you a real call. I'm on live, Puto. Are you on live? Oh, my bad. Right? And the rest of the Putos, you know, I just cut them off. If I just met you and you've been in my inbox too much, or you've been calling me a little bit too much or whatever, and then you get into the habit of seeing me being live and then try to disturb me through that device there, I automatically cut you off. Don't y'all see that? Damn, you was talking to me last week, and this whole week you called me 35 times and I didn't pick up the phone not one time. Why? Why didn't I pick up the phone? Because I'm never going to pick up your phone again. Kill yourself. But my friends have a special invite to do whatever the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying? You other putos, bye. How do you find the petition? The petition is in the video. The video about Terrence Money Rice. Terrence Money Rice. It's at the bottom in the description. You hit that, it takes you right to it. It's real easy to sign it. And I'm gonna have him on live tomorrow. We'll have him on live. That way, so he could you know, while I got him on live, we can have him answer the questions that people who's been asking in the comments. Okay? Hit the like button, Puto. Squares and Busy Biz. That's my boy Hatch. That's the one I was just capping on. You know what I'm saying? It's my brother. Forever working. If your business day starts after 11 o'clock, man, don't call my phone. All right? Big shout out to the ones that's really working. I get active around here. Niggas get scared. They was happier with me being sick. You know what I'm saying? You know, maybe he's sick. Maybe he just might die so I could get ahead of the game. You know what I mean? Hallelujah. We in here. Says Red Diamonds. You know what I'm saying? I met up with one of my homegirls, you know what I'm saying, that's going to help expedite the studio audience show that I'm doing. Well, how it looks over there, everything is just going to be a good look, man. And we need to get out the conversation, you know what I'm saying? I don't wake 5:30, takes crew, to work out and get to the bag. That's right, we up every day early. When I woke up, Red Diamonds was hitting me before I got up. Holla at Cammy Music, Mac, he doing the show in Memphis. I don't know who he is, but you can hit me on Instagram. I need a pair of your shades. I steal these shades from people, man. You know, especially if somebody leave a pair of shades in my car. Those are mine. I need everybody to take their finger and hit the like button. All right. Just wanted to check in with the putos and say what's up. Let everybody see the efforts that we got going on out here. I want y'all to sign a petition for money rights. Get them home. You know, some of y'all cats, all y'all do is worship gangsters, you know what I mean? But don't do nothing for the so-called gangsters. Most of y'all cats don't even know what a JPay is. You see a phone call you from upstate or something like that, you duck the calls, you duck your homies, you get up on here and talk about how real you is. You know what I'm saying? But yet, if you go to jail, you're going to be a whole victim. Why? Because you're using people's names. Just like Blue Boy said. You know what I'm saying? Niggas thought Blue Boy wasn't going to come home. Now he's questioning dudes. Or I don't think that's the direction that he need to go in, but I think that sometimes you do need to remind dudes. You know what I'm saying? There goes Shot. Shot pulled up. What's up, brother?
What's up? How you doing, sir? Good day to you and yours.
I love your ideas, man. I see where I see how your brain is moving. And
I'm trying to use, because we have these resources, right? I'm trying to make lemonade, brother. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Hold up for 1 second. Can I get Squares and Grizzly Bears to pull up for a second? Because we just finished talking about this, what I was just saying, like having people that know how to think forward and see the funny, see the genius in a good show, or see the importance to put the team together and make things happen, right? So what we're doing is setting up an interview for like Sunday where we could attract those type of people. Like, so if the way you spitting, you know what I'm saying, and how you bring in the idea, it's like almost like, okay, here's a piece of blank piece of paper, right? I'm gonna trace the outline. I need you to draw the lines. You know what I'm saying?
They have software for that. Lucid Charts, Inkscape. I mean, I think part of the problem, I think, is that, well, like you just said, right? Visualization is important. So there are tools that will help you do that, like mind mapping tools. Like, you know, Microsoft Visio is one that maybe you've seen before, but those tools exist to give executives a way to communicate with each other. Those are one of the skills that I think I want to spread. You know what I'm saying?
Salute, bro.
Hold on for a second.
Yeah, salute. How you doing?
Jim, I can't hear you.
How you doing, Shot? Salute, MacMean. How you feeling?
Good morning. Good morning. I need Hatch.
Hope
You know
everybody
what I'm
having
saying?
a blessed day
Thank you. I hope you are too.
and a healthy day.
Hatch, I'm gonna need you to pull up, Hatch, so you could basically piggyback off of what this brother is about to present to us. You know what I'm saying? Because really what we're looking for is components. You know what I'm saying? Of the team. You feel me? That's adding in that sort of value. You know what I mean? Like taking an idea and moving it to the next level, as opposed to being a part of the problem. You know what I'm saying? Being a part of the solution moving forward. You know what I mean? So
That's
what
the
you can
with us.
do?
My fault, brother. Go ahead, brother.
Now, what we was gonna do, Jim, and just to let you know too, you know what I'm saying, was do like I said, do the interview, set an interview up, maybe Sunday or sometime during this week where we just throwing the idea out for people to go a specific place so we could tell you to do a specific thing. You know what I'm saying? And see how many people follow up with it. You know what I mean? Almost like a treasure hunt. You know what I'm saying? I know
Can I suggest a first move?
that.
The website called Start Engine. All right. I think what's going to change the situation for Black and Brown America and poor whites, everybody, right, is equity crowdfunding. So it was a thing that Obama more or less sacrificed a lot of his political capital to get through. It was slowed down, but in March of say 2 years ago, the rules were in place. Now the average person, that means you out there, if you can see my face, you, right, you can begin the process of raising money for your business ventures as equity, not just the old school way of using like Kickstarter and all those other things where you're promising delivery and whatnot. Mm-hmm. The average person now has access to the same tools that VCs use, like over in Silicon Valley, but it hasn't cracked the consciousness yet, right? The zeitgeist isn't aware of what's out there yet. So I think if our people, the people that can hear my voice, understand this, we have an opportunity to skip ahead of a lot of other people if we move fast.
I think that's kind of like spelling out the crypto and the NFT world too. Like if we've been so behind the ball, like catching things late, and you hit a crucial point about like just making making that shit available to people to let people know it's there.
They're connected because it was the fear of crypto-based exchange. Well, let's say that maybe that's true. Who knows, whatever. But there are trends out there that even the politicians understand they can't hold back. And why they do what they do is complicated. They have all sorts of personal issues that stretch back sometimes generations. Don't even worry about it. Just move forward, right? Fall forward, like William Donovan said. Fall forward.
Can I ask you a question? Are you really Kobe Bryant, bro?
No, I am not. Rest in peace.
I ain't gonna lie, you got the Kobe Bryant mannerism. But yo, I'm gonna say this.
Look, I'm like, this is Kobe Bryant. This nigga.
I always wanted to be John Starks. I wanted to defend him. I thought I could beat him. But
John Starks.
Never got to play him. Yeah, Starks was my favorite. My favorite was John Starks all day, every day.
John Starks was one of my peoples, but he never won a championship for New York, baby.
It's hard.
Biggie, the song was made about John Starks, right? That
was it?
Yeah.
Because he confirmed it's true, but I always thought it was about Charles Smith. Maybe I'm wrong.
Let me ask you a question. Who's the best handler in the NBA to you? I feel like
right now,
Crawford. That's who I feel like is one of the best handlers in the
of all time, or right now?
Of all time, Jamal Crawford.
Rod Strickland.
Ron Strickland. I agree with you.
Rod Strickland, yeah, I think Rod Strickland. Because I just like the way. Because I'm looking at it from the point of view of I like how his handle set him up for his mid-range game, his floaters, his layups, and then he was a dump-off artist with throwing it to Oops and throwing it to C Webb or whoever.
So I'm talking about, man. Okay. You know what's the thing about this all? When I came on here, I seen the brothers smiling, man. I barely see brothers on here smiling, man.
Yeah,
that
that's right.
Smile, made my
day, saw me smiling? Yeah.
Good, brother.
Yeah. It makes a difference.
Hey, okay, now listen what I want to say, right? Okay, now you got three parts of my team right here. You got Jim Stone, you know what I'm saying? Marco Bambino is the Conjures king. He's the guy. He's one of the only people in New York City that has official Conjures Crispus Seamorse. And he's pushing it. Now Squares and Grizzly Bears, aka, you know what I'm saying, the wild card down there. He's responsible for teaching the NFTs and stuff like that. He's also involved with the school that Saladin started, which I'm a part of, and him. It's an online school dedicated to like getting people ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like just giving them skills and stuff like that. We give courses into like everyday life skills and also money making skills. But Hatch down there, Squares and Grizzly Bears, me and him was just talking this morning and having a conversation about bringing people on the team that can help expedite the little pieces that we're missing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so say for instance, I'm doing I want to do well take it over Hatch.
Peace, fellas. Peace. Hey,
Peace.
some of it was cutting in and out, but I'll kind of give you a feel for what it is that what the approach is. Ideally, like my brother said, and I really respect what you said, and I love the fact that we got brothers building in a way that makes more sense, other than just crashing each other's heads, right? And so the idea essentially is that there's a lot of men and women who want to get in it, literally want to get in, want to get the feet wet, want to do the thing. And what's happened is that they get a little detached. Maybe they have to, I don't know, pay $20 for an app or the needed investments that you need to go, right? But there are some viable things that they can get past those points. And also, while they're doing that, connect with some local leadership and some businesses and really own their opportunity in a different way that they've never done before. So, not to push too many things at one time. Basically, the launch pad is going to be called Invisible Glue. It's basically bringing in some business owners. We're going to have a little think tank. So sometimes the energy gets curbed in terms of the when trolls and people bring to different narratives, but we're going to stay on point in terms of that narrative, but we're going to build something together. Saladin, MacMean, some of the others together collectively, we're very strong. So what we're trying to do is get the kind of like, it's like steel sharpens steel in a digital form. And what we're going to do is collectively meet up and do what we need to do, but in a responsible way, that builds our brand and puts us on that next level. We do have some projects that group fund to buy some property in the metaverse. We have some NFT projects, and we do know that NFT projects won't work.
Let me just say one thing too, and
let me just finish the one.
Right.
I do know that the elephant in the room for some folks who are really thought out. They say, hey, most NFTs aren't going to make it. Yeah, in theory, most won't, but most won't have the value and the buildup that we have to bring to it. So I say that to say this. Check us out on Discord. Please jump on the thing this weekend and just look out for the points of growth that we all could do together.
And think of this too, people. I want y'all to look at it like this. For people that's familiar with susu, when you think about a susu, right, a traditional family susu, think about that gathering money for a common goal. So let's say
for the metaverse. So we're not gonna get money, the money swap. We're gonna get money, we're gonna get equity, digital equity. We're gonna move
so we're not gonna just give you, you're not gonna build this money up to take $2,500 out every 3 months. Right. You're gonna be building this up to invest into a space in the metaverse.
And make a collective agreement how we make our decision with our money. So it's our money, our vision, and together we make the decision in the decentralized community. So now you got us together, and now
what capital structure are you going to use? Because let's get to the nitty gritty right now. What capital structure? I like to talk numbers and money.
Numbers and money. We're using the smart chain, blockchain, and DeFi funding is less principal.
DeFi. We're backing it up the same way NFT is backed up.
So if you reverse it, you say on a blockchain contract, if I get 40 million people with 12 cents, and then collectively
all day. I'm saying you can do that in our world now too.
The funding is in real time, and the other money for the Susu 200, they're investing their own money. We're collectively doing with the blockchain agreement. Now money for the metaverse. So there is the money. We are the money.
That's fine, but I think you missed my question though. My question is, you need an underlying capital structure that exists in our legal world now, right? A C corporation. Because you don't have to do everything in crypto, right? You can have your corporation run the accounts that are on other exchanges, for example, stuff like say FTX and whatnot. Like say even FTX US right now is doing NFT. Like I was at NFT NYC last month. I was there.
We gotta pull you in shot. But let me say good morning to this clout chaser that just pulled up. What's going on, brother?
Let me unmute my mic. Yeah, I gotta unmute. I didn't want there to be an echo. Is everything good?
Yes, everything good, bro.
All right. Peace to everybody in the room, man. Peace to MacMean. Peace to Hatch. Peace to the Seven God. Peace to
you got
Shot.
me up here, bro.
Yeah, I don't.
Peace.
Yeah, I'm evidently I'm some sort of
clout chaser.
Yeah, salute, bro. I'm some. They named me the Sultan of clout chasing. I don't know how I got the honor, but yo, I'm with it. You know. So
You're not
me
winning.
coming up.
Excuse me. You're not winning. But you know what?
But listen, they you know, me coming up to YouTube, I wanted to change the the frequency a little bit, and along with you, brothers, like I heard you this morning, Mac. So tired of the same narrative. Like I think we get it at this point that niggas is tough, so, and guess what? Y'all can have that honor.
Niggas is
Y'all
tough.
niggas is tough. And guess what? I get it. But I just want to help my people get in where they fit in this, like Shot said, in the real world where we live in right now. You understand? And if they feel defeated because there's no outlets for them to really get that opportunity, meaning, yo, Saladin, I don't want to go back to a full-fledged school, or I can't, or I owe money to that school, so they won't give me my transcript, so I'm kind of stuck. It'd be all type of situations why people don't want to move forward.
Oh yeah,
So,
transcripts. Yeah,
man, transcripts is a big one. So,
it's a
me
hustle.
sitting back, I'm like, how can I help my people, man? So, building out the round table with the rest of these gentlemen, but one of the things we have is the school. Me and Hatch are actually going to finalize some of the classes, the courses today, so that you guys get an opportunity to go ahead and register, because the courses are going to start in February. But we got to keep the machine running. So if you guys could go pay for, those hair weaves, those eyelashes, those 23s, we not hearing you not paying for the things that we offering that's going to better you. We got the Conjures Crispus coming. You got to, don't expect anything. You pay these other people for those things, and they don't give you back anything. Your Mike and Mary jeans are worthless as soon as you buy them. You understand what I'm saying? So what we're giving you is education on the NFTs. Nobody's gonna be able to take that away from you. The blockchain, the metaverse. Nobody can take that away from you. You understand?
But if they love the Amari jeans, why not get in the game and open up a store?
Let me say.
That's what I'm trying to say. You don't have to limit yourself to that. The key, in my opinion, right? It's my opinion.
Today's
I'm
math,
a nobody.
Today's math is wisdom cipher. All being born to wisdom. That's today's mathematics. But I'm Muslim. I'm not supposed to know that.
But right.
Just let you know.
I wasn't gonna say that. Right. Go ahead, Shaq.
Now, would you think running a store like a Ross or a TJ Maxx would be a good idea for the people that are into the fashion stuff? Because I don't think pulling people away from their interests works very well, because they're always going to dream about going back to that. So what they need to learn are the maneuvers, right? If you have a passion, you can do it the right way. How do you do it? That's what they're not learning, because you can't really be taught it. You have to learn it.
I totally agree with you. And that's the concept of the invisible glue, translating the ideas to something tangible. So let's say you're clearly an artist or a fashion nova, right? But that's not your thing. Collectively getting these people to pull that talent gets it past the marker, but in a way that they all share from the profit. Like I said, in this digital world, from the blockchain, brother. So we're talking about self-funding and building on their own platforms, whatever it is that they want to do. Whether it's make new type of toothpick, I don't care. Whatever it is, it's just a new way of thinking. It's not funding from someone else. We are our own founders.
That's beautiful right there. Listen, Shot, I didn't crap on their ideas. I just actually mentioned it. So some people may automatically think, oh, he crapping out. No, if you like Michael Mary, you like Michael Mary. What I'm saying is, though, when we come to teach a class, don't tell me you can't afford it, because I'm looking at what you got on, and you got $1,000 outfit on.
Well,
yeah, but I mean, that's a bad way to market something. My fault. I'm sorry. Pardon me, guys.
No, that's an easy way to put them on a meathead block, though. Because at the end of the day, I'm into the business of taking my foot and put it on somebody's head and kicking them down the stairs when they don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But I want to go.
I'm on the meathead block.
All right.
Now they put me on the meathead block too.
Would you try that tactic on the Marine Corps base?
You got to understand, Marines are built for this. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Marines,
that's what I'm saying. That tactic is okay, but a lot of people won't fall for it, right? So we have to change the tactic.
Okay. And this is what I want to.
They already have the passion, baby. They have the passion. That's the fuel. They just need the funnel to be poured into.
Well, I want to.
And I think.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I got to complete your thought. My bad. Sorry.
No, I was saying I think right now teaching them about how corporate structures work and how they can, whatever else they do it through the lens of a corporation. Take all the advantages, including the advantage to raise capital. Most people have decent ideas, they just don't have the money. You see? So I think that connecting them with how to get the money is the first move.
The capital that you're referencing can be sourced in very small allocated amounts with bigger revenue power. What I'm saying,
and that's where the 200
missing each other. I'm not looking at the traditional model of LLCs or anything like that, because there's some variables. And what I mean by that is a blockchain contract and an agreement versus a traditional LLC agreement, right? If I'm company A and you're company B and I got to make a delivery to you, okay? And I make a delivery and I'm supposed to give you 100 bananas, okay? I give you 100 bananas, but you think 50 of those bananas are bad. You're only going to pay me for 50. Now we can go into court. We can go into legal litigation. Your bank could jump in, stop the funding, and do whatever they want, because now there's other parties involved. With a clear
even the small claims can stop everything.
It's taking out that lens of traditional business and making sure everyone gets true ownership and stays accountable for what they need to get done. And that's the new world. And I do hear you, brother. I think that ownership, LLC, and those conceptualized forms of business.
I'm with you, right?
I'm looking to push us a little ahead of the curve and just own it a different way. And not
because I think
what he's saying was educating people into the very idea in order to get them in. Because I'm gonna tell you something. When you first used to have your security office down in Times Square, Hatch, and I used to come over there and I seen the way you was flipping corporations like over fucking night. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand the basics of it. So I think that what Shad is saying is at least school them to that, even though you see the next level of it.
Yeah.
And I do believe that
thing.
Like the Susu 200, that thing that we're doing is designed around like the same way a family Susu works, but instead of taking the money and going buy a Gucci belt at the end of the day and reinvesting a small portion back into a pool that never ends, what we're doing is putting it a specific place. So at the same time, you're educating them.
That's the start of that's the secondary point of the blockchain agreement. So now in the metaverse, you have 200 minorities, 200 people, no color stipulated, 200 like minds now are making digital decisions in this new world. It's like the wild, wild west. And so we're not
basic basic mathematics. If you can
pull up, sir.
It's line item limited to that. It's not. It's like so the funding comes from the folks. Because we fund everybody else.
Hold up for 1 second. Hold up, excuse me for 1 second.
Model that allows us to fund ourselves and make
big
decisions.
I'm gonna give you the platform. I'm gonna give you the mic right back. If you have something to add on to this idea, Duck Deuce, you already know we kind of kicking around some ideas already. You don't have to show your face.
You might want to drop the link for the Discord or the roundup.
Shalom. How you don't have to necessarily show your face to add on. MacMean, Saladin, I don't want to ever see y'all on the 05 show ever again. 050 put faith. Okay, cool, no doubt. You gotta show love to this. You gotta show love to the people that they got their thing going on. Okay, cool, duly noted, right? Duck Goose says she's in. You know what I'm saying? You can take it back, Hatch. My bad.
No, bro.
I think collectively, I think collectively all saying the same thing. What I want to do, like I told Saladin, is I just want to form that digital Voltron. I just want us to find a way to find a common ground to do everything that we're all saying together. And I think that the discourse is the most important point, and we're all there. I think like when my brother's smiling like that, that's important. They need to see faces.
Yeah, but I want to comment on what you said though, because I want to comment on that. So hold that. But I want them the guy who came back get him.
Okay. Peace.
Go ahead, sir. I'll let you get that.
I guess what I was just saying is that I think that we're right on the right page.
My fault, y'all. I didn't mean to come in the conversation.
We're building the new standard fresh. This new digital drip. You know what I'm saying? We're giving it up just like this. And
let me ask you a question, though, Squares. Let me ask you a question. for the people that's trying to invest, right? The people that's trying to come into the investing situation, what financial courses do you have for them to get the funds available to invest? Because all of this is good, but if the people don't have the ways to get the money to invest, how can they invest to go further in this situation? That's what I'm asking y'all.
Yeah, well, what we're saying is that you can get a top end principle for a minimal denomination. Let's say, for example, let's use Saladin's course, for example. Let's say it's $200. The value that you get out of that is enormous, more than you can get in your first level, which you would pay for a semester of collegiate effort. Okay, so I'm looking at something like a $250 investment. So if you got that much, because you definitely got it for other things that you never get anything back.
Is my mic on?
Yeah, that's the kind of buildup I'm talking about. So if you want me to tell you something that you can invest in, talk to Saladin. It's about 200, and brother, it was a lifetime of learning that I got in about 19 hours and I'm still learning from it, and it's beautiful. And I'm going to be part of the project.
I want to answer that question, but let me take it back to the blockchain one because it's connected. See, I think your view of crypto is rather old because look at the modern layer zeros, right? Avalanche, Solana, even look at something like EOS from 3 years ago. They know that governance is going to be a major selling point for a modern layer zero or layer one chain. So no real institution is going to go for the pure code is law thing anymore because they've seen what happened with Classy. They've seen the Ethereum chain get rolled back a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? I think that baby's already gone and grown up. So I think now I think you're going to see is the merger between existing legacy legal structures like C Corps and crypto, right? Because you can run, say, a Hyperledger node internally, or you can run your own Solana node or your whole Solana network, or you can say use the main chain, right? Use something like Serum, which Americans shouldn't use, and so on. But for raising money, right? Let's say you're the young lady who wants to open up a nail salon, right? And you know some other people who would be your business, who would be your clientele and whatnot. Yeah. Okay, I think the first step as a village, right, is to get the property. See, we can use equity crowdfunding to buy real estate, right? We can move maneuver by maneuver and have essentially a giant REIT that Black America owns. You know what I'm saying? But the first step is if you're a popular person, if people love you, right? Do you think you could get them to invest whatever percentage they can that will give them a share of equity, which is a lot different than the previous models of fundraising, right? This is what I'm trying to say. What changed last year in March? Go ahead.
I think we're saying the same thing because I'm saying these people are pulling their money on the blockchain. They are building their own equity. They're not looking.
I know, but see the difference is like when you have a normal corporation, you're talking about audits, right? Because if you're going to promise people a share of a business, I feel you. I'm with you at 100% because the logical structures of the law are just one layer, right? The personal interactions people have also matter, right? Not everybody gets hired at every company because you don't have the contacts. So we understand the social layer is real, the legal layer is real, right? If you're dealing with aviation like I do, we know that physics is real, right? Airplanes can crash, you need fuel to power a turbine, yada, yada. There are different levels to it, right? Layers, rather, I think is a better way to say it. So you can have a normal corporation that invests in crypto, like look at MicroStrategy and MicroSailor, and that's about as basic as it gets. You can get way more sophisticated.
You can have a blockchain agreement that's backed by crypto without any paper agreement that never changes. Your legal litigation on what you call my antiquated thought pattern would now lock somebody up in a level of legality that would change their stipulation from what they thought it would be from the onset. Now, the blockchain is like Lego blocks. When you put them Lego blocks and glue them together, it does not change. And that's what we're telling.
Okay, that was the case. That was the case for the original.
My last point is this, not to cut you off, is that I'm only talking about the evolution of the growth. And when I said this last time on this platform is that when the internet first came out, you used it more like a search engine. You looked at what color is blue, what's rainbows or things of that nature, right? Now it's evolved to DocuSign, swipe right, swipe left, you're dating, you're doing things of that nature. So what I'm saying now is you're looking at it in its infancy. if you don't get ahead of the curve, you will get lost in some of the traditional submergences of conversion because they're trying to save their jobs. Lawyers are trying to figure out how they intertwine themselves with gas fees and digital commissions and things like that because it's changing.
They're going to learn to write code. The
Right,
lawyers
so-
are learning how to write code. That's what I'm saying. The lawyers are not going away. They just have to get more
Code is
sophisticated.
going to be like HTML. They're going to be a bunch
So-
of coders, right? And you better buy code. That's not what I'm saying.
you would
There's
you-
lots
And you
of
can do
different
that now. There's rad tools for it, man.
Right. I have years of programming, right? That's what I'm saying. It's a definite program. It's this and that, right? And so once it's clearly defined, that's what it is. And so what I'm saying is it's giving minorities more power over business.
But that's not true. That's not true of modern. That's not true of modern layer ones, right? Like the whole point of one, like say EOS, for example.
You just said modern layer one. Modern layer one is going to get so many people lost and confused that we ain't going to get to no level. So
That's a fact.
No, it's
That's a
it's
fact
important.
right there.
No, I disagree.
So shot. You're talking from a status that majority of people are on. That's the purpose of us even introducing the school to them because we have to meet them at their level. These people have a hesitance because of the anxiety of even approaching something like this. I'm talking about the whole. I'm not talking about unique one-offs from our community that have made it and understand. When you look at our culture holistically, the majority of people, they don't understand, and that's why they adopt subcultures. That's why they adopt gang culture. That's why they adopt, other cultures, subcultures, because they figured, listen, man, I don't understand all that stuff. That's white boy stuff. That's nerd stuff. That's all type of other stuff. Anything, it don't relate to me. So we have to come down to their level. Yeah, we all understand. Everybody up here, we've been encoding. We understand.
I'm with you there. Go ahead.
Hold for 1 second, shot. Right. What I want to do is two things. Right. I want to continue the dialogue, but I want to add. I want to get you involved with a call where I could put you on the call with us. You know what I'm saying? So hit me on my IG. Right. At the real MacMean. So I can add you into this call because we're gonna need you, right? That's number one. Number two, you say you worked at aviation. What do you do exactly?
Pilot.
You're a pilot. Oh, I do.
I'm gonna hook y'all up. That's dope.
Now I'm gonna tell you like this. I got a whole gang of pilots. I got the 737 King. He's in Dubai right now. What do you fly?
Bell 429s, baby.
Yeah. Oh boy. I fueled 777s. I fueled 737.
Great. We got a great.
Cessnas.
Have you ever filled up a Diamond Air with those aero diesels? They're pistons, but they take jet fuel.
They take Jet A.
They take Jet A. Yeah, they don't take avgas. I'm a big fan of those.
I fueled one of those and an Osprey. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I actually got in one and seen one pull up. I fueled Cessna.
Were they working together?
No. What they just landed them over there during a hurricane? They had brought up a whole fleet of Southwest to use our runway, our ramp over here, and they just end up landing two of them over there, and we were just fucking around with them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even think the shits worked. They was so fucking flimsy, but and also I was an inspector for Homeland Security, so I was a material specialist. I would actually clear the parts. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about from grid lights, and I rode like shot. I've been in aviation for
looking for moles on the runway, hiding out on the fairways, as we call it, the fairway lawns.
Oh, you talking about the flaggers and shit?
The moles.
Oh, you talking about ground people? Oh, you talking about moles?
Well, no. I mean, sometimes real ones, but I'm talking about the moles, the people that want to mess around with the airport and shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what I heard them call moles. That's what I thought they call them when they do security.
Different airports, they call them different things. And over here in Kentucky, and I'm gonna give y'all the floor back. It's the hub for Atlas Air. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up becoming a material specialist there. I started fueling. I was fueling for about 2-3 years, and then I applied for Atlas, and they ended up getting me up in it. So I was just clearing airplane parts. I'm talking about from engines to fucking
Yeah.
repacking wheels and sending them in and inspecting them and shit like that?
They came in from Savannah, that Savannah port. But that's a big Homeland Security lockup in Savannah. They got a big container inspector there in Savannah.
Nah, it's the CBG ramp. It's the worldwide hub. For 427 stations, you got to come to CBG. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I left. I retired out that shit and left. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting that you're a pilot, but I'm gonna add you into the group. But guys, y'all can finish.
Nah, I just want to say peace. I appreciate the conversation. I think more of this is needed. I think we need to keep finding ways to communicate and get our points across, because we definitely will be the next standard for this digital drip. My man Venezuela is on deck.
Venezuela.
Hey, Venezuela,
I'm gonna tell you something. Look, let me entertain some of that trolling. Right? With the facts.
Just let him know I voted for him. All right. I know he's gonna be on me soon. We all right.
Look, let me entertain and troll with a little bit of facts, right? With that badge, what I did was I ran a system called Tracks. It's a logistics program that's a universal aviation program that people go to school for years months and train people. You know what I'm saying? So when you say I had a badge, you're right. I will have to pull over customs. If you was driving too fast on my ramp, I'll pull your ass over. You know what I'm saying? And let you know what it is. You feel me? That's above customs. You know what I'm saying? You have to get customs badge before you can even approach Homeland Security. And on top of that, they do discover your crimes and shit like that. But one thing that you fools don't understand, some of y'all cats that's criminals, you don't realize that you can have your rights restored after a certain amount of time. You got to figure out what.
Oh no! Don't say that. Don't do that one.
Now, because of COVID, just let some of you putos know something. You have an expedited application that runs straight through the governor's office. So instead of waiting 15 years, 7 years, 5 years to get an answer, that because of COVID, they streamline your request. And there's a big possibility where before you might have had a 10% chance of getting your rights restored. Now you have a 90% chance, but they don't advertise.
Hey, Mac. Hey, Cloud Chaser. You should offer that through the consultation firm.
I'm gonna tell you one thing, right? But then we could do that, right? But the one thing, the number one problem I'm having is, Saladin, is that you could be giving somebody, and I told this to Hatch yesterday, you could invite a dude over to the house that's been starving his whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? 10 years, ain't eating no good food, been eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You can invite him to your house and you can have a spread with steak, vegetables, water, you know what I'm saying? Juice, everything that you think a person would want to eat. And then right next to that, you can have a plate of shit. And guess what? Some of these dudes is going to go take the shit and make a shit sandwich. You know what I'm saying? So
this is what I know. This is what I know.
So what bro was talking about of people not knowing the importance of knowing money or how to erect a corporation up and stuff like that. Yeah, the school, you know what I'm saying, it opens up those doors, you know what I'm saying? But it also creates the elite, because there's gonna be so many dudes that say they want something, but we looking for the people that's gonna cross the T's, dot the I's, and show some results.
There you go. And that's how you kind of like, listen, you put it out there, and those who really want it, they're going to make a way. They're going to find a way to get it. They're not going to, feed you some BS. They're going to find a way to get it.
Are you using Conjures Crispus for your face, is what I'm saying?
I actually plan on using it. I watched the video last week on a lady who used the sea moss on her face. So
I'm reversing my age.
This is the Gandhi.
Oh,
yeah, show yourself.
Excuse me.
Conscious Christmas make us scream Gandhi.
Gandhi. Yo, I'm gonna keep it real, man. It's legal coke. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. It's healthy coke. You know what I mean? Like Conjures, you hit a little bit of that, man, and then your brain just be like, time to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So just it doesn't matter if I could get it from Marco or Saladin. It's going up on the site on Love Life Light. That's www.love-life-light.com. It'll be up by this evening. So like your boy said, it make you feel like you on coke. I mean, seven is going to tell you guys about it, but it's CB approved. A lot of people running around with the moss right now that is not CB approved. Unfortunately, you understand what I'm saying. But fortunately, a group of individuals. You on the right channel. A group of individuals where you can actually get it CB approved, putting the 92 minerals out of the 102 minerals that your body needs back in your body, replenishing your body. So,
Hey,
Yo,
Conjures,
I just
Marco,
drunk some sea moss. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if it's Conscious Chris, but it was sea moss, baby. And that root shot is good for your body too. And y'all gotta work out too, man. Y'all gotta drink water and y'all gotta pray. The most important part.
Conjures,
A
can you
man
tell us a
without
little bit
prayer,
about it?
man, you can't trust.
All right, let us know a
Yeah.
little bit about that Conjures.
Yeah, like Saladin said, the Conjures
Oh,
Christmas. Oh my God.
Who the hell is that, bro?
Gandhi and Buddha.
Oops. Oh, was that me?
Fuck.
Yo, that Conjures Christmas, yeah, man. Essentially, is Dr. Sebi approved. It gives the body the 92 minerals. Well, actually, the body is essentially.
My bad. Go ahead.
Oh.
Yo, y'all cutting people off being.
That was Gemstone.
No, was it?
Nah.
That was.
But yo, check it out though. Realistically, real quick, on some educational shit, like Conjures Crispus is a species of Irish moss.
Gandhi.
Gracielaria is not what you want. You don't want that in your body at all. It's wild crafted. It's got drops of iodine in there, salt. They're grown in baby swimming pools. But you want to make sure you have your Conjures Crispus. You want to look up that particular species. Don't buy from any website that says that they have Conjures Crispus. You got to go to somebody who actually went there and they actually have fishermen to get it. And you'll understand terminologies. There's no harvesting when it comes to Conjures Crispus. The terminology is fishermen. You deal with fishermen strictly, and they're the guys who's going to get you to the Galloway Bay, where you can ultimately just create an empire, man. And it's dope that we all in this room right now, because I feel like like with me, it's like I have something where I can just really just set everybody out, and I hope that.
Come on, chill, man. Yo, Bambino.
Yo,
chill.
Oh, hold on, bro. Hold on. You hear me, bro?
Yeah, I hear you.
In my path I follow Yorubia. They call it Santeria here, right? Everything that comes from the ocean is Yemayas, right? That means that everything that comes from the ocean is powerful, right? Because in the ocean, it's treasures in the ocean that we can't even go get because the ocean is so vast and so deep, right? When you're in the religion, it teaches you that everything of the earth is better for your body because this is what we're naturally here with. Like we can go to the jungle and go get certain plants to make you not have headaches because taught from our ancestors is handed down. The things that we study right now, right, is not what we are. Most of the things that we do in America is through slave trade, right? Just like the religions that we practice, right? And this is to nobody. I love everybody that's into anything that's better for their spiritual growth, right? But what we are is not what they say we are. We're not Christians and not Catholics. If that's what you are, and I respect you. But at the end of the day, we came through them slave trades and we had our own paths and beliefs, right? And every deity that you see in that church, the Virgin Mary, those are all African ancestors. Like Virgin Mary is Yemeya, Santa Barbara, Shango. I can go on and on and on and on. All I'm saying is this. When the brother Saladin showed me that book, the respect level and don't judge the book by its cover came to my brain. Because a lot of people don't really understand what we really come from. We're not niggas and hoes and bitches and the shit we say to each other. We kings and queens, and we all come from a bloodline and a lineage. It's just that we are lost in the game. So when you dealing with the sea moss and the constant Crispus, that's the name of it, if that's the correct name. When it's coming from the ocean, it's coming from Yemeya or Lokun, right? When you look this up, you understand what I'm saying, bro. And I ain't mean
No,
to cut
I
y'all off.
totally get what you're saying.
So
I'm
hold
just,
up, Marco. Seven.
okay.
Before you get, I want you to go in right now. Thanks for that gemstone. Watch now. What the reason I interrupted him is because you said what you said is correct, and I want him to specifically speak on how the Irish moss that they're selling in mass now compared to the conscious the conscious Christmas, because it goes
that's
back to
important.
what you're saying. All of it does not come from the sea. Talk about it, Seven.
Well, what I want to say is that what me and Saladin were speaking yesterday. If you had an aerial view of these continents and you looked at like something like Ireland, you would see a massive land. Basically, what it is a massive land of rock, and it's nothing but green there. So you have to understand that there's a certain level of ignorance that we think that we have to go to certain regions to get the right things, where the whole planet is designed for you to be able to live and cure yourself no matter where you're at. I don't care if you're in Antarctica. I don't care if you live in China. I don't care if you live in Hawaii. I don't care if you live in the Caribbean islands, Africa, Ireland, Czechoslovakia. It doesn't matter. There's always components that's always going to be able to heal people within these regions. But when you look at Ireland specifically and the bays that are curved within the island on its outskirts, you can see how there is like a tidal wave of how grass can grow. So if you looked at it from above, Ireland would just look completely green. If you had a
That's true.
drone, if you had anything that you could look at it from an aerial view, you would see nothing but green. With Africa, you would see a lot of terrain. You would see some desert. You would see green. You would see Amazon type like rainforest areas. You would see Serengeti
You will
type
see
areas.
red sand.
Yeah, you ultimately in Africa you get all 4 seasons throughout the whole continent. But when you look at Ireland and you look at it, we're so ignorant to the fact that we can't go nowhere else and get nutrients there. That's what migration is called. You know what I'm saying? Like we leave here when it gets cold to go somewhere where it's warmer, and we're still gonna find nutrients there. So what Ireland is, it's like the way the way the tide comes in and out and it moves side to side. Plants that are grown within those bays are they're high in nutrients. They grow in minerals. They grow underneath the water. Photosynthesis is a crazy process. That means sun, soil, it creates sugar, and you need water. With this plant specifically, it grows on a rock. It doesn't grow on soil. It strictly grows off of a mineral. And it's grown underneath water and cold temperatures. It's able to extract salt from out the water, create its oxygen so it can continue to grow and create photosynthesis underneath the water during those cold temperatures and extract the carbon dioxide that comes within the plant. That's something that you eat. See, when the Irish people ran to the water when there was no more food in Ireland, they ran to the water because they said, yo, there's something. When there's no food on the land, everybody runs to the water. We're going to keep it a buck here, right?
Facts.
Right or wrong?
Facts.
If there's no food on the land, everybody runs to the water. Because we know that there's something in it. I don't care if it's a dolphin, a lobster, a crab. We know we need to eat. We're going to figure out how we're going to get some food over here. Along the way, they find moss. So that's why they call them fishermen. They're not harvesters. They call them fishermen because they went out there to go and fish. What they eventually did was find the sea moss and realize that the sea moss gave them more energy than anything that they ever pulled out of the ocean.
I can't eat things of the sea. Why not?
That's what Mr. Red Diamond said, right?
Say that again.
No, Mr. Red Diamond, he said he can't eat things on the sea. The thing about it also is the way most of the sea moss that you guys are buying, it creates a gelatin in your stomach that's really not good for you. Okay, and it could be. I'm not going to say it's because, but it could be the way that some of this sea moss is created. A lot of people
Well,
have
yeah,
no
yeah.
idea.
Well, wild crafted sea moss, like I said, the terminology wild, it's grown in the wild, but it's crafted. It's called wild crafted sea moss. It's crafted. That's nothing that's organic about that. Once you put the word crafted in there, it's a dub. It's a zero. It don't belong in your body. Period. I would take your sea moss. You could sell 1,000 pounds of that shit a week. I would take your sea moss and come with a quarter-pound bag of my Conscious Crispus and show you your factory cannot compare with this quarter-pound of Conscious Crispus right here. Period. Galloway Bay. You gotta go there. You gotta get a lab tested. First of all, let me put this out here like this. Since we talking
Talk your shit, God.
about
Talk your shit, God.
Irish moss, I'm about to get
Yeah.
lit right now. Yo, check
Yeah,
this
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yo, the trip costs $1,800, right? Let's just say 2 bands round trip. You're paying for your lab testing. That's where you know what you got. So when we talk about wildcrafted and nigga, I got a nigga tying a rope from one tree to another tree, and the rope is submerged underneath the water, and he's dropping iodine within his small little bay and salt within that, and that species grows. Yes, Saladin is right. It creates gelatin within the intestine line. So now you're taking the sea moss and you're thinking that it's dope, and you're thinking you're getting some minerals in your body, but you're not. This shit's growing on a rope. They're growing in the Bronx in swimming pools, baby swimming pools, Brooklyn, brownstones. Drive anywhere in New York City. That shit is whole distributed in apartment buildings, bro. Then they take it to Jersey. They're hydrated. They pay a guy to hydrate it. Then they package it up, and then it gets sent right back to New York again. And that's what you get when you order Conscious Christmas. I challenge anybody to order Conscious Christmas online, and you order any sea moss you want online, and I'll put my bag next to yours, and I'll beat you. Anybody. I'm saying it right now. I'm on MacMean Live. Saladin over here, Hatch over here, Gemstone over here, everybody on here. I'm saying it right now. Get your sea moss in your store and put it next to lines, and you will cut all contracts that you had with your previous supplier.
Can I say something? Venezuela was just back there in the back room lurking for the last half hour. I mean, if you say sorry, here's the link.
First of all, you should say sorry, Venezuela. I mean, come on, man. Have some integrity. You know, sometimes men have to say, "I'm sorry, Venezuela."
Buy a bag of Conscious Christmas, Venezuela, and get your life right. I'll give it to you for the low, or Saladin got you, or Matt got you. Just buy a bag. Support.
Well, you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna shove it up his ass.
He's out here boofing Congress. This nigga's crazy.
Yeah, because all he want to do is talk about butthole.
He want the immediate effect of the Crispus. He don't want to blend it. He don't want nothing. He gonna put it straight in his back. He want it right in his bloodstream.
Yo.
Hey, hold on.
You see that nigga back of Conscious Christmas? All you gonna hear is, oh, Gandhi.
Hey, Venezuela, they go to the link, man. All you gotta do is say sorry, Mac. That's it. And then you invite it back to the party.
And I'll send you a package of Conscious Christmas, and then you're gonna be like this. Oh, Gandhi.
And I think about getting G-Mac off your back, bro. Off
Buddha.
your hips.
Yo,
Buddha, where you at, Buddha?
Damn. He's a funky ass nigga. Venezuela. That's you. The fuck is wrong with Venezuela?
Nigga asking for Buddha.
What? Gandhi. Anyway, fuck you, Venezuela. Say sorry.
Betty White.
Yo, I'm gonna check in with y'all in a few, bro.
All right, Saladin.
Yes, sir.
Slow.
Bob Saget. Oh.
Yeah. I'm about to be right. I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna go off.
Betty White, Bob Saget. Oh.
Yo, what the fuck is that, bro?
That's Marco Bambino, man. You know what I mean? Letting Venezuela in the back room. Venezuela shitting on himself. I don't know. Yeah.
Venezuela in the back.
Nah, kick him out. Kick him out. He get no
Let that nigga up,
loyalty.
man. Come on, man. Come up here and come talk, nigga. Stop acting on this YouTube, nigga. You know what's up, nigga.
Nah, I put the link out there. He left. He's on Zeke Black on one of the pages.
What's Papino, nigga? What's Papino? Fuck
Nah,
out
that's
of
not
here.
what he said.
Gandhi.
Oh Lord, not again.
Who the fuck doing that?
Oh, bro. Where the hell that's from, bro?
Mother Teresa. Oh.
Oops, that's me, Gemstone farting like that.
Oh, Mother Teresa.
That nigga's crazy, bro.
Oops.
Douse him from Street Fighter. Douse him.
What the fuck? Oh, you made me drop my whole soda. Damn.
Douse him. Street Fighter. You win. Perfect.
Blanco.
You win. Perfect.
All right, we all for this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Douse him. No.
Goddamn. Venezuela.
Ryu. Oh, Ryu. Chun-Li. Chun-Li. Oh, Chun-Li.
oh shit.
Gandhi.
Sonic Boom.
Hey, yo. All right, yo, we off this, man. Your boy back me. True story.
Douse him. No. Douse him. Don't end the live. Douse him. No. Oh, Chun-Li. Don't end the live. Douse him.
Yo, I gotta get rid of this nigga. Yo, your boy back me. True story. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Jim, you already know. Tap it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, we out of here, man. Nothing but beauty. You know what I'm saying? Mike G, we out. Tap it.